brought stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Let's give another round of applause to the Redlands United Club team and the Redlands Extra Club team.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thank you so much.
The University of Redlands and the Sky promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, and sexist comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Bulldog Athletics honors the original and continued caretakers of the Redlands area, the Yahaviatam and Kuya nations upon whose land our athletic facilities reside. We strive to honor native land through our sports training and competition. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy tonight's match.
Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the University of Redlands and Farquhar Field for tonight's Southern California Intercollegiate Athletic Conference matchup between the visiting Sage Hens of Pomona-Pitzer Colleges and your Bulldogs of the University of Redlands. Beautiful night here under the lights here on the campus of the University of Redlands. And it's going to be a good one here tonight. The 25th ranked Sage Hens of Pomona-Pitzer coming here into the University of Redlands with a record of 6-0-1, 2-0-1 in conference play this season. The University of Redlands 2-4, 1-2 in conference play. The last time these two teams met, first game of the regular season, a non-conference game, where the Bulldogs fell 2-1, and it was a tight game. Pomona was ranked 3 in the preseason polls in that contest. And the game winner, eventual game winner, ended up coming in the final 20 minutes of that game in the second half. So the Bulldogs played them tight in that first game. And now Pomona-Pitzer coming here into Farquhar on the road. And again, any team that comes here in Farquhar, it's a tough place to play at. University of Redlands wearing their white tops, white bottoms, and Pomona-Pitzer wearing their blue tops, blue bottoms. And we are underway. As you'll hear, it's definitely windy here on the campus of the University of Redlands, so you'll definitely hear some wind through the mic this evening. Once again, welcome to our live broadcast of NCAA women's soccer here on GoRedlands.com, streaming live on on the Bulldog Sports Network. I'm Lance Franey, Sports Information Director here at the University of Redlands, and I'll be bringing you all of tonight's action between the Bulldogs and the Sage Hens. Tonight, starting lineups for both teams. First, for the visitors from Pomona-Pitzer, in goal, a first year from Santa Barbara, California, number 1, Taylor Kane. A senior from Evergreen, Colorado, number 3, Anna Ponzio. A first year from Moraga, California, number 6, Spencer Dutz. A senior from San Gabriel, California, number 9, Sienna Coria. A junior from Frisco, Texas, number 10, Hannah Mendel. A senior from Los Lunas, New Mexico, number 11, Genevieve Gray. A junior from Honolulu, Hawaii, number 12, Taylor Veneciano. A junior from La Cañada, California, number 14, Charlotte Tapp. A junior from Irvine, California, number 18, Hannah Kim. A senior from San Francisco, California, number 19, Helena Robinowitz. A senior from Palo Alto, California, number 22, Emily Toms. Head coach for the Sage Hens, Jennifer Scanlon, assisted by Taylor Rayford and Issa Berardo. Once again, the Sage Hens come in with a 6-0-1 record, 2-0-1 in conference play. They currently sit in second place within the conference standings, trailing Cal Lutheran University, who's 3-0 within SCIAC play. Your starting lineup for your maroon and gray. In goal for the Bulldogs tonight, junior from San Jose, California, and SCIAC Defensive Athlete of the Week from a week ago, number 1, Courtney Stewart. You have senior from Sammamish, Washington, number 4, Alana Farrington. A junior from Clackamas, Oregon, number 6, Payne Fendrich. A junior from Gilroy, California, number 8, Alessandra Achari. A senior from Holiday, Utah, number 9, Riley Mesnit. A junior from Sunnyvale, California, number 10, Tori Zielinski. A first year from Foothill Range, California, number 14, Sammy Salinas. A junior from Tacoma, Washington, number 16, Kaylee Hall. A first year from Sammamish, Washington, number 17, Malia Cool. A senior from Portland, Oregon, number 18, Eva Masopoulos. And a senior from Hesperia, California, number 22, Charlie Baum. Head coach for the Bulldogs, Suzette Savodi, assisted by Bree Pachowski and Gio Napsolano. The Bulldogs men's team was on the road taking on the Sage Hens, and the Bulldogs ended up coming back, scoring 2 goals in the final 10 minutes to pull off the 4-3 road victory. That was a big game for both teams. They both came in at 5-1, and that was a huge win for the Bulldogs on the road as they improved to 6-1 on the season. Once again, for those of you that joined us, welcome to our live NCAA Division III broadcast of Bulldogs soccer here on GoRedlands.com, streaming live on the Bulldogs Sports Network on YouTube. I'm Lance Franny, Sports Information Director here at the University of Redlands. Poor pass back to Courtney Stewart in the box, and she tried to get it out here to the near side to number 9, Mezzanine, and it was deflected out by the Sage Hens. It's going to be a corner kick coming up for number 22. For Pomona-Pitzer, Toms. And the first opportunity here will be for the Sage Hens tonight. Once again, our live stream is being streamed on YouTube. So Malia Cool will have it here in the middle. That corner kick, Pomona-Pitzer was unable to get anything off of that. So ball's put into the middle here. Number 6 for Redlands, Payne Fendrich, she has it. Sent back to Farrington. Farrington over into the middle. So looking for Baum, and it's stolen away by the Sage Hens. Once again, a chilly night here at Farquhar Field. It is definitely the fall weather, and you can feel it. So we are 5 minutes into tonight's contest. Once again, the Bulldogs wearing their white tops, white bottoms. Pomona-Pitzer Sage Hens wearing their blue tops, blue bottoms with the white numbers. Last time these two teams met, Bulldogs fell 2-1. Game winner coming in the final 20 minutes of that contest. Here come the Bulldogs in their offensive half. They come in with a 2-4 overall record, 1-2 in conference play. Bulldogs coaching staff wanted an offsides call. They don't get it, though, as Farrington sends that back into the middle. She was looking for number 16, Kaylee Hall. Courtney Stewart's there and sends a boot with her left up towards midfield. Gathered by the Sage Hens, however. And the ball is sent backwards. Sent into the middle over to Veneciano. She's going to send it here to the near side for Correa. Correa's going to look to serve a ball into the box. She'll take it herself. She has one defender on her, and Farrington was there to clear it out. Last touch by the Sage Hens, and it's going to be a throw in here for the Bulldogs. 39 minutes to go in the first half, or just underway. We had two club teams join both teams this evening. And so that was a sight to see at the beginning of the game with the club players walking out with the college collegiate athletes for the national anthem and the starting lineup. So ball gathered here for the Sage Hens at midfield. Once again, they do not have a loss on the season yet. They are 6-0-1, 2-0-1 in conference play. That tie coming against Occidental College. And Oxy was actually a team University of Redlands actually beat 2-1 here at home at Farquhar. Like I said, Farquhar, tough place to play. Tough play in the middle. Leah Cool was slow to get up, but she was able to gather herself. It looked like it was a tough fall. There's Vasopoulos there in the middle. As the ball's thrown away, it looks like Vasopoulos. Is nursing a sore quad, it looks like, all taped up and bandaged, but she is here playing tonight, so that's good to see. So Correa has it. She sends it back into the middle for the Sage Hens, back into their defensive line. And there's Gray. She's going to send it all the way up. Touched by the Bulldogs and controlled by the Maroon and Gray. And here they come back the other way. They're over on the far side of the field. And it's gathered on the back line here for the Bulldogs. Let's see what they'll do. They're going to swing it into the middle. That is Mezzanine. Try to look for Malia Cool, but it's stolen away by the Sage Hens. In the middle is Toms. I thought it was an offsides call again. No call. And Mezzanine is able to clear it out over to the far side. So a throw-in coming up here for the Sage Hens. Short throw to Toms. And the shot's going to be taken, and a save by Courtney Stewart. Ball gets away, and it's cleared out on the other side by Fendrich. Picked up by Tori Zielinski, and his last touch by the Sage Hens. So a throw-in for the Bulldogs. But the shot was taken by the Sage Hens, number 22, Toms. She was able to take that strike. Diving save by Stewart. Ball ricochets out, but it's kicked out of play by the Bulldogs. They're able to gather it. And here they have possession in the middle. The ball here near side to Correa. Sent into the back line. Redlands going to try and pressure. Sent here near side. Gathered by Correa again and kicked out by Farrington. So the Bulldogs have it here on their back line. Here's Mezzanine. Sends it over into the middle for Zielinski. Shot was taken. And that was taken by number 18. An opportunity there for the Bulldogs. That was Vasopoulos. Had the opportunity. And it was wide right. So it hits the post. So Vasopoulos gets the first opportunity here for the Bulldogs. Hits the post. And that definitely could have gone and put the Bulldogs on top there early. Ball sent up the far sideline. And it's going to be last touch by the Bulldogs. A corner kick coming up here for the Sage Hens. Their second in this half. Looks like it's going to be number 22 for the Sage Hens taking this one again. Toms, the senior from Palo Alto. But once again, going back to the opportunity for Eva hitting off the post, but that would have been huge for U of R to go on top early. Ball put back into the box by the Sage Hens, and here they are again. Shot taken by number 12, and that's a goal. Thought it was going to be an offside. She was behind the back line, And that's just a tap in for number 12. And the Satan strike first. She was behind the back line when the ball was put back in, and she was just standing there waiting. And the goal was by number 12, Taylor Veneciano. She couldn't believe that the ball bounced right there in front of that back line. There was two players there, and she was behind the line when the ball was touched, and then it goes right to her feet and taps it in for an easy goal past Stewart. But everybody thought that was an offsides call. And head coach Saboti not happy about it. Everyone in this facility knew it was an offsides call except the officials, it looks like, because there's no easier goal that you'll get than that. So Bulldogs trailing now 1-0. Ball here near side. So corner kick coming up here for the Bulldogs. And this will be their first of the evening. Sammy Salinas is going to take it for the Bulldogs, number 14. This will be their first corner kick of the night. Ball put back post over the head of Asopoulos. And Redlands is going to gather it here on the near side. Number 16 has it, puts it back into the box, off of the keeper's hands, and it bounces away from her, but she's able to fall on it. So that ball was Kaylee Hall putting it back into the box. Wasn't able to get it to anyone. And then on the far side, the Sage Hens end up kicking that one away. Throw-in coming up for the Bulldogs. So I know that's going to be the story of the tale here, talking about that first goal. As that shot was taken from up top. Looks like that was number 6, Payne Fendrich. She took that shot, misses left. And that's a goal kick. They drop it down low on the ground from the goalie, Kane. She's a first year, 5'10", from Santa Barbara, went to Kate School. And we're here on the near side. Pomona-Pitzer with the throw-in. Mezzanine was there, but it's picked up by Toms. Sent over in the middle, shot with the left. Courtney Stewart's there, makes a diving attempt, doesn't touch it, and that's going to be a goal kick here for the Bulldogs. Shot was taken by number 19, Helena Robinowitz. But her shot is off the mark. Short pass dropped into the back line to Mezzanine. Up the near sideline of Farrington, over to Zielinski in the middle. Zielinski back to Farrington, or Mezzanine, excuse me, and it's deflected out by the Sage Hens, and it's going to be a throw-in here for the Bulldogs. So 21-24 to go. Ball sent over to the far side here for the Sage Hens. Ball sent up towards Courtney Stewart. We're coming up on 20 minutes to go in this first half. Ball sent near side of Farrington. They're going to have to push. Zielinski making a run over in the middle to Vasopoulos. She has it. Ball sent towards midfield. Runs being made and an offsides call here against the Sage Hens. They've been providing that pressure all night, and it's been close. That one they were called on. So Vasopoulos has it in the middle here for the Bulldogs and sends it back to Farrington. Farrington has it, sends it back into the middle to Baum. Baum sends it back to Mezzinin. Back to Stewart, who opens it up to the far side. Finds Kaylee Hall. Ball sent over to the far side. Back into the middle to Toms. And Tom sends one over into the box. So picked up and rolled back out quickly for the Bulldogs near midfield. And once it gone off the back line, we're under 20 minutes to go. We're coming up 19 minutes. Here's Courtney Stewart with her left.
No problem. I appreciate it.
And headed back over to Mezzinin on the back row. Sent back to Courtney Stewart as pressure was being put on by number 10, Hannah Mendel. Ball sent towards midfield. Sage Hens opening things up here on the near side. We're at 18:35 to go in this first half. Sage Hens hold that 1-0 lead. And we have two subs into the game for the Sage Hens. Number 2, Ileana Prosnitz, and number 17, Amanda Chu. And for the Bulldogs will be number 13, Taylor Pisson, the junior from Redmond, Washington.
And number 17, Amanda Koo. And now in the game for your Bulldogs, number 13, Taylor Pizzon.
So Pizzon in for the first time tonight for the Bulldogs. Ball here on the backside for the Sage Hens. So Sage Hens have it, and they clear it out over on the far side. 17:22 to go. And it's going to be a throw in here for the Bulldogs. Short throw in. But stolen away over by number 2 for Pomona-Pitzer, Prusnitz. Stolen away by the Bulldogs here in the middle to Vasopoulos. On top of the box there, Malia Kuhl taking the shot with her right. Wide right, however, and that's going to be a goal kick coming up. So ball swung around here on the back line for the Sage Hens here. Sent near side to Correa. through the legs of Mendel. And it's going to be a throw in here for the Bulldogs on the near side. Once again, the Sagehens hold that 1-0 lead here. 16-15 to go in this first half. Apologize about the earlier broadcasting with the mic. Again, changed out a cord and the input port as well. So hopefully things will be better now for the rest of the game. So apologize for that for a few minutes there. Just had to swap those items out. But we are back going here still in this first half at 15:47. Opportunity here for the Sagehens as that ball is deflected back off the end line. And that's going to be a corner kick coming up for Pomona-Pitzer. Number 22, Toms, the senior from Palo Alto, is going to take the corner kick. So 15-24 in this first half. And the ball sent into the box here by the Sagehens. It takes one bounce. Sagehens were there on top of the box. Shot taken up over the crossbar, too high. And that's going to be a goal kick here for the Bulldogs. That shot was taken by Taylor Veniciano. And that goes high over the crossbar. Sub coming in for Pomona-Pitzer will be number 13, Isla Birch, the sophomore from Orinda, California. So she checks in for the first time. Now we are under 15 minutes to go in the first half. Ball dropped short for the Bulldogs. Sent into the middle for number 22, Baum. Ball was stolen by the Sagehens. Shot taken, saved by Courtney Stewart. And it's going to be kicked out by Mezzanine. So corner kick coming up for the Sagehens once again. 22 took the shot. Emily Tom, she was slow to get up. Took a rocket right towards frame. Courtney Stewart was there to make the diving save. Punches it out. Mezzanine was there to clear it. And coming up is a corner kick for the Sagehens by Toms again. Ball put into the box. Courtney Stewart was there to punch it out. And she was hit as well in the box. She's a little slow to get up, but it looks like she's okay. Right towards the ribs. And a foul is called on the Sagehens in the box going against Courtney Stewart. And as again, right towards her rib cage. Courtney Stewart was the SCIAC Defensive Athlete of the Week a week ago in that win against Occidental College. She had 9 saves in the game, 5 of which came in the second half to secure that win. She played all 90 minutes as well. So a ball from Farrington past midfield. Hassan was giving chase for the Bulldogs, and it was a throw in here for the Sagehens. Ball put into the box here for number 17, Amanda Chu. Takes it on top of the box, sends one over to Correa. Shot, goal. So a goal for number 9 and assisted by 17, and the Sagehens add another. 2-0 the score. So 9 Correa with the goal, assisted by number 17, Amanda Chu, the first year from San Mateo. She puts a ball on top of the box, and Correa had a shot from there, and she ends up sending it to the right and finds it just inside the side post for the second goal of the game here for the Sagehens with 12:51 to play. So unlucky there for the Bulldogs. Ball put on top of that box for Correa, and she finishes. And once again, Redlands, Vasopoulos giving chase, providing some pressure. A double team there for the Bulldogs. They're down here to the near side. Malia Cool giving chase. And the Sagehens are going to allow it to go front off the end line, and a goal kick coming up for Pomona-Pitzer. So a short drop to the back line. Send it back here near side to number 18, Hannah Kim. So Kim has it. Sends it here near side to Correa. Correa with it, back over into the middle. Ball sent back again to the back line. Gathers control. Ball sent past midfield. Pressure being put on by the Bulldogs and forcing the Sagehens to pass it back into their defensive half. Vasopoulos was there giving chase, and they send it over to Kim. One run being made by Correa. They won't take it, though, and they dump it back into the middle of the Toms. She's going to send one to the far right, and giving chase are the Sagehens. Back into the box, left-footed shot, and that's going to be a goal kick coming up. So that ball hits off the side of the goal, and a goal kick here for Courtney Stewart. But the shot taken. Looks like that was Birch with her left. So then Julie Turner and number 20, Summer Hasema, both come in for the Sagehens. Shay Reifert also checks in for the Sagehens, so getting some fresh legs into the game for Pomona-Pitzer. So 10:38 to play. And Courtney Stewart is there. Let's see if she'll send a long one or she'll dump it short. So 10 shots to 5 on the evening with the Sagehens taking 10. Vasopoulos is there, and she lost control. And it's going to be a throw in here for the Sagehens. So Sagehens got the throw in here on the near sideline. Push from Fendrich from behind. Kim's there. Sends it along the backside. There's number 17, Amanda Chu. She's over there to the far side trying to open things up. That's number 13, Birch. There's Sammy Salinas. Deflects it off of the Sagehand, and that's going to be a throw in here for U of R. 9:34 to play in this first half. Throwing on the near side. Gathered to the feet for the Bulldogs. 4 Sagehens converge, though, on Malia Cool over there. And it's stolen away by the blue and orange. Ball put into the box. Here are the Bulldogs trying to keep it. And it's picked up by Courtney Stewart. They thought it was going to run off the end line, but the Sagehens were there to provide that pressure, forcing Stewart to make the grab. Here's Vasopoulos. She has it. Goes in towards the middle with her left. So Eva getting a little push from Pomona-Pitzer. No call. And she sends it up top to the far side looking for Salinas. A long ball. Salinas is able to gather it. Left-footed shot put in by Malia Cool into the box. Was looking for a runner. Doesn't get it. And is kicked out of play by the back line for the Bulldogs. So a throw in here for the Sagehens. 8:34 to play in the first half over on the far side. So 10-5 shot advantage for Pomona-Pitzer here tonight in this first half. Here's Correa, number 9. She has the second goal on the evening for the Sagehens. And here are the Bulldogs. They're going to look to try and press here, trying to bring a lot of their players up, and the ball sent over into the middle. That's going to be carried here by the Sagehens. They send it past midfield. Gathered by Chu. And then it's stolen away. There's Mezzanine in the middle. Sends it back towards midfield. Sammy Salinas pushing the back, and a foul called against the Sagehens. And that's going to be a free kick here for the Bulldogs. 7:44 to go. Redlands going to try and get some opportunities here. They've got a lot of players in the box here. Let's see this, the big leg into the box, and it's going to be headed straight up in the air by the Sagehens. Tammy Salinas is there, cross in the middle. No one's there. Yes, there is, and that's going to be a goal for the Bulldogs. That's Malia Cool, number 17, with the goal. And the ball was played in by Sammy Salinas. So Malia Cool with the goal. Sammy Salinas sends it in the box. The ball was bouncing around for a second. No one was able to clear it for the Sage Hens, and Malia Cool was able to put it away. And that gets the Bulldogs within one here at 2-1 with 7:22 to go. That's their sixth shot in this first half, and they are finally able to connect. So Malia Cool with the goal the first year from Sammamish, Washington. She's able to connect. And here's Sammy Salinas once again. She steals it away from the back line. And it looks like it's going to be a throw in here for the Sage Hens just off the sideline. And here are the Bulldogs providing that pressure here in their offensive half. Ball sent back to the keeper, Kane. Kane sends it over here to the near side. And here's Correa. Sends it back into the middle. So Sage Hens over to Kim. They're just moving along the back line from one side to the next. They send one up towards Mezzanine, though, for the Bulldogs. She had it, then lost it as Drew took it away. Ball sent into the box. Courtney Stewart's there to pick it up, and we are coming up on 6 minutes to play. Stewart with a big boot towards midfield. Headed straight up in the air by the Sage Hens, and then gathered by Chu, number 17. She's able to get it out of the scramble, and it's picked up by the Bulldogs. Pressure being added. Picked up again by Pomona-Pitzer as they try and open things up over on the far side. Ball put on top of the box, poked away by the Bulldogs. Sent back towards midfield. They don't have the numbers, though, as the Sage Hens are able to gather it. Ball poked away. Once again, Pomona-Pitzer with it. And here is up on top for the Sage Hens. Correa has it. Ball into the box. Cleared out by Farrington. Up top towards Vesopoulos. She gathers it into the middle. Had it, lost it. Is able to maintain control. Fendrich has it, lost it as well, as Pomona-Pitzer continues to play very physical here tonight. And that ball is booted up towards the offensive half for the Bulldogs. Giving chase is number 13, Passan. She is going 1-on-3, however, and the Sage Hens are able to clear it out. It's going to be a throw in here for the Bulldogs, however. And we are at 4:42 to play in this first half. So throwing over on the far side. Passan has it, was looking for Sammy Salinas as she's going to try and make a run near the end line. Ball put into the middle for Kane, the keeper, Pomona-Pitzer. And that ball is headed by number 22, Charlie Baum. Keeps it into the half. A shot taken by the Bulldogs. And that's going to be a grab for Kane here, as Passan tried to take a shot attempt for U of R. Picked up here by the Sage Hens quickly. They're going to try and open things up. Here's Correa. Back line over to Kim. Kim has it with a right. Moves it up to Prosnitz. Over to Veneciano. Back to Kim. And she's going to carry it. She puts it towards midfield. She had two Sage Hens there. Prosnitz has it and then sends it back to Veneciano. She's going to carry it. Sends the long ball up to the right. Giving chase are a few Sage Hens. The back line there for the Bulldogs. And that's going to be a goal kick coming up for Redlands with 3:27 to go here in this first half. So sub into the game, number 11, Skylar Pogue, the junior, is going to check in for the Bulldogs from Simi Valley, California. She's going to check in for the first time. 3 minutes to go in the first half. So here's Courtney Stewart. She has a goal kick for the Bulldogs. And it's gathered by the Sage Hens as they look to try and add another. Here's Prosnitz. She had a run on the Farrington, but Farrington was able to get in front of her and clear it out. So a throw-in coming up here for the Sage Hens on the near sideline. 2:41 to play. Sage Hens have it on top of the box, put into the middle over Veneciano. With her left, looking for Correa. She's trying to get through the back line. She's unable to. And the ball cleared out once again by the Bulldogs. 2:22 to go. Bulldogs trying to mark up here with the Sage Hens. Farrington was there. Here is Turner. She's going to put one in the box on the ground. A nice turn by number 13. Shot taken by Birch, the sophomore from Orinda. And that goes high over the crossbar with under 2 minutes to play in this first half. So a ball on the ground by Julie Turner, the first year from Piedmont. Puts it on the ground in the box. A nice turn by Birch. Takes a shot with her right, but sends it high over the crossbar. And that's a goal kick here for the Bulldogs. Short ball from Courtney Stewart, and once again picked up by the Sage Hens. A little bit too far out in front as Stewart's there to pick it up. Sends a deep one towards midfield, and that's going to hit off the knee of Malia Cool. She has the goal for the Bulldogs, a high kick, but never makes contact with Vesopoulos. And she sends it over to the far side to Salinas. Stolen away, though, by the Sage Hens, and they're going back on the counter. Past midfield. And that was number 13, Birch, who was giving chase. Got some speed on the Sage Hen team. As they send it to the back line again. That's number 11, Genevieve Gray. And Kim has it now in the middle. She'll open things up here near side to Correa. And we're under a minute to play now in this first half. Ball off the head, sent over to the far side. And there's number 22, Charlie Baum there. Sammy Salinas with it. Sends it backwards. And the ball cleared towards midfield. Picked up by the Bulldogs. And there's Malia Cool trying to get it up top to Sammy Salinas. A runner. Here's Vesopoulos. Pressure being added. Vesopoulos was there. Pushed her defender down. And they made contact with Kane, the goalie, as well. No call. And play continues. Here are the Sage Hens on the near side. Number 7 has it. Turner sends it up with her right. And that's going to go off the end line, and a goal kick coming up for the Bulldogs as time is going to run out here in this first half.
3, 2, 1.
And that will do it here at Farquhar in the first half of play. The Sage Hens are going to go into the half leading 2-1. The Bulldogs provided some pressure at the end. They were outshot 11-7 in that first half. But a good half nonetheless. That first goal, a little controversial, which I'm sure people will be looking at later on. But a good, solid half by the Bulldogs, and I feel they played great as well. So we'll see what they can do coming up in the second half. Another 45 minutes to play here at Farquhar. We'll be back on the Bulldog Sports Network shortly with some first half stats as well for all of you tuning in from home. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Farquhar. As we're about to get underway with the second half. Sage Hens lead 2-1. They took 11 shots in the first half compared to the Bulldogs 7. And it is going to be a good second half of play here on the campus of the University of Redlands. Pomona-Pitzer still trying to keep their undefeated record intact here. It is going to be a good second half. Same starting lineups for both teams. Same goalies in as well. And we are about to get underway. Bulldogs have possession. And we are starting. It's going to be a high-intensity second half. It's going to be physical. It's going to be fast. So let's see what the Sage Hens will do. Are they going to try and drop back into their defensive half to conserve that 2-1 advantage, or will they continue to provide the pressure, looking to add to their lead? Some first half stats for all of you. Like I said, 11 shots for Pomona-Pitzer in that first half, and it looks like there was 6, according to the stat keeper here for the University of Redlands, for corner kicks. Pomona-Pitzer had 3, 1 for the University of Redlands. Saves, Courtney Stewart had 4, and for Pomona-Pitzer, Taylor Kane had 3. Fouls, 2-1, so it's been a very clean game. Not many fouls being called in that first half. Just 2 against Pomona-Pitzer and 1 against the University of Redlands. 3 shots for Veneciano for Pomona-Pitzer. 2 for Emily Toms, 2 for Isla Birch. And for the University of Redlands, 2 for Malia Kuhl as she leads the Bulldogs. Ball was in the box and cleared out by Redlands. Cleared out again. And it's going to be a thrown here for the Sage Hens. Those are your first half stats. The goal scorer, the first goal was Taylor Veneciano in the 11th minute. And the second goal for Pomona-Pitzer was from Correa, assisted by Amanda Chu. And in the 32nd minute, Redlands then answered in the 37th minute from Malia Kuhl. And that's where we stand in the second half. 2-1 the score. Ball in the box for the Sage Hens, deflected, and it's cleared out by the Bulldogs. Ball on top of the box, and the maroon and gray are able to clear it out. Nice ball into the middle. Here is Tori Zielinski. She has it into the middle. She's carrying it and opens it up to number 8. Alessandra Echari, the junior from Gilroy, California, sends it towards midfield, and there was Vasopoulos. Malia Kuhl was there to try and get the header on it, but just missed it. The second ball is gathered by number 22 at midfield, Toms. Never really talked about it, but our Bulldog profile of the evening is Malia Kuhl from Sammamish, Washington. She's a first year. Her major is going to be Media and Visual Cultural Studies. Her favorite athlete is Julie Ertz. Favorite food, street tacos. Favorite music, R&B, Drake and J. Cole. And post-grad plan, she wants to get a job in sports media. So that's our Bulldog profile for the evening, Malia Kuhl. Few minutes into the second half. One shot's been taken by Pomona-Pitzer already. And here are the Bulldogs threatening. A bunch of them bunched up in the middle. Try to thread the needle to Sammy Salinas in the box. But it was stolen away by Pomona-Pitzer Reifert. Ball sent over to the far side for the Sage Hens. So Pomona-Pitzer trying to attack here in the box. Left put into, shot taken and deflected. Play continues though as Redlands is able to clear it out. A ball that was put in by Birch from the near side. She was able to get one right into the middle of the goal. Shot attempt by the Sage Hens. It was deflected off a defender's foot. It was stayed in the box, however. It was almost like a knuckleball. And the Bulldogs were able to clear it. So they have it here on their back line. They send it up towards Vasopoulos. Over to Malia, cool, back to Vasopoulos. And she has it here with her left. Stolen away by Birch. As the Sage Hens providing that pressure, they had 3 defenders on Vasopoulos as she made her turn, making it difficult for her to get a run going. Quick give and go here for the Sage Hens. They're giving chase. Stewart sends that back towards midfield with her left. Picked up by the Sage Hens. No midfielders there to gather it. And here are the Bulldogs in the middle. Fendrich controls it. She has it with her right and sends it up towards the back line. Vasopoulos giving chase. She has a chance. But it's going to be cleared out. That's actually Spencer Dutz, the first year from Moraga, California. And that's going to be a throw in here for the Bulldogs with just 5 minutes gone. So ball trying to thread the needle here by the Bulldogs. Cleared back out into their defensive half. Here's Mesnin. Sends it over into the middle to Kaylee Hall. Opens things up to Achari. Try to get it up to Salinas on the near side. Stolen away by Dutz. And sent back in the middle. Over to Mesnin. Over to Fendrich. She's going to carry it past midfield. Got it up top to Sammy Salinas. She's going to look for a runner. She sends it up with her left, looking for Vasopoulos. A little bit too much, though, as she gives chase. And that's going to go off the end line. And a goal kick coming up for the Sage Hens. 39 minutes to play in the second half. So ball dropped into the box. Ball sent here near side as Pomona-Pitzer tries to open things up. It was Dutz again. It's going to be a throw in here for the Sage Hens. Here on the near side. Ball's going to be dropped to her. Poked away by the Bulldogs, but picked up by Dutz again. And that's going to be an offsides call against the Sage Hens as Mesnin was giving chase. Charlotte Taft, the junior from La Cañada, made the run, but she was called for the offsides, and we have a free kick here for the Bulldogs. 38 minutes to go. Kaylee Hall is there. Ball is deflected out of play, and that's going to remain with the Sage Hens as they continue to provide that pressure. So Dutz has it. Sends it to the back line. And that ball's going to be carried up towards midfield. Ball sent upwards into the box. Gathered by Courtney Stewart. And she's going to send a boot with her left towards midfield. And the first touch is by the Sage Hens. Once again, the header put back into the box, picked up by Stewart. And she sends another blast with her left towards midfield again. This time it takes one bounce and again gathered by the Sage Hens. Bulldogs pick it up though. And Alana Farrington sends it up towards the middle. There's Vasopoulos. She has it. Gets around one defender, two defenders. She has it. She's going to carry it. And then she opens things up to Sammy Salinas. She puts one into the box and picked up by Taylor Kane, the goalkeeper. As Sammy Salinas tried to put that cross into the box. So here are the Sage Hens opening things up towards midfield as they come back on the counter. They don't have the numbers as the Bulldogs match things up one-on-one. And that ball is stolen away in the middle by Charlie Baum. And the Bulldogs gather possession. There's Fendrich, has it. And Achari has it on the near side. She's going to carry it past midfield. She's looking for Sammy Salinas. She's going to put it in the middle, looking for Vasopoulos. Charlie Baum was there. The ball's lost, though. Here come the Sage Hens the other way. Toms has it, trying to hit the runner, number 13, Birch. Giving chase just outside the box. Achari's there. And she's going to kick it out. And that's going to be a header or a throw-in coming up for the Sage Hens, taken by Dutz. Short throw-in as Dutz is making that give and go quickly. She's on top of the box. She'll take the shot. Saved by Courtney Stewart. So Courtney, with a nice diving save to her left, is able to make the stop. But that quick give and go off the throw in here for Toots. And Stewart sends it past towards midfield. Once again, first touch by the Sage Hens as they maintain possession. Ball by Emily Toms back into the middle. And the ball picked up by Chari and kicked out of play by Hall. That's going to be a throw in here for the Sage Hens as they continue to control possession here in the Bulldogs' defensive half. A cross put in the box and a tough play, physical play in the box. Farrington was there on the backside providing some pressure there against the Sage Hen in the box. And we're going back the other way. Here comes Vasopoulos. She has it hard. Slide tackle by the Sage Hen. No foul called, though. And here come the Sage Hens the other way on the counter. Ball put in the middle. Carried back on the end line and sent to the back line. Here for Pomona-Pitzer. So they maintain possession. Ball put back into the middle. That's the number 8, Caitlin Pham, who's in the game for the Sage Hens as they maintain possession to Kim on the back line. The ball here near side to number 8, Pham. Sammy Salinas had it, lost it. Sage Hens provides some pressure here on the back line. Sent back to Courtney Stewart with her left as she sends it towards our sideline. One bounce and it goes out of play. Sage Hen ball with the throw in. So here is Caitlin Pham, near side to Birch and then sends it back to Pham. Tries to go into the middle for Hannah Mendel. Sends it out and that's going to be Bulldog ball. So 2 subs into the game now for the Bulldogs. It's going to be number 21, Nolan Madonka, and number 20, Tristan Shirley, the senior from Novato, California. And Madonka, the senior from San Diego, California. So 2 subs into the game for the Bulldogs, getting some fresh legs into this contest. And it's going to be a throw in here on the near sideline for the Maroon and Gray. So ball kicked off of a Sage Hen, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Bulldogs. The head official is going to take a look at the Sage Hen to see if she's okay, and it looks like she is. And play will continue. 32:52 to play in the second half. 2-1, Pomona-Pitzer still leads. Number 14, Charlotte Tapp, tried to thread the needle into the box. She was looking for Hannah Mendel, it looks like. But it was taken away by the Bulldogs. Ball sent over to the far side. Looks like that's going to be Shirley, it looks like, on top. She sends one into the box, and it's cleared out. Actually, that was Tori Zielinski in the middle. That ball from number 16, Kaylee Hall, was kicked out by Pomona-Pitzer. Here they come on the counter. Number 10, Hannah Mendel has it, and then strings it up top. The number 22, Emily Tons. Ball sent into the box, looking for a runner. And it's going to be picked up by Courtney Stewart. 32 minutes to go. Courtney Stewart with her left. It's going to take one bounce. The second bounce controlled by the Sage Hens. But Vasopoulos is there to control it. As she's going to give chase here on the near sideline. Gets around one defender. And the head official is going to call her for the foul, saying she was holding her, and that's why she fell. So he's going to have a word with Suzette Stabodi, head coach for the Bulldogs. The head official is saying she was holding her and pulled her down, and that's why she fell. So Pomona-Pitzer gets the free kick due to the foul. And they're going back the other way. 31-10 to go. As the Sage Hens lose it, but it's kicked out by the Bulldogs. Throw-in coming up for Pomona-Pitzer. Ball sent to the backside. Sent in the middle over the head of the Bulldogs back line and picked up by Courtney Stewart. Here to Mendonca. Back into the middle over to Hall. Hall has it with her right, sends it over into the middle. Gathered by the Sagehens. Here is Sammy Salinas. Evasopoulos has it, but lost it over to the Sagehens, and here they come the other way. Birch has it, and we have a subs coming into the game for both teams. Number 26 for the Bulldogs, Avery Birchschneider is going to check in. And for Pomona-Pitzer, Amanda Chu, number 17, and number 3, Anna Ponzio, the senior from Evergreen, Colorado, will check in as well.
Number 3, Anna Ponzio.
So we have a few subs into the game for both teams, getting, once again, some fresh legs in.
And now in the field for your Bulldogs, number 26, Avery Birchschneider.
So Pomona-Pitzer with control here in their offensive half. Oh, and a big push from the side. Play continues, according to the head official, but a very physical push and a hard slide tackle there by the Sagehens. That was a big forearm shiver there in the middle by the Sagehens. Knocked one of the players over for the Bulldogs, but the head official said play on. And here's number 13, Birch, with it into the box, trying to give a go. Birch goes back into the box. They have an opening. Shot taken by number 17, Amanda Chu, saved by Courtney Stewart. And Chu somehow got wide open in the middle of the box. The ball found her, but the ball was deflected off the foot of a defender that allowed Courtney Stewart to get that save. Here's the header, Tori Zielinski, but heads it out of play. Throw-in coming up for the Sagehens on the far side. So ball here on the back line to the keeper, Kane. She's going to send it back the other way. Kane gets it back. So Pomona-Pitzer just going back and forth there on the back line and then sends it up towards midfield. They don't have the numbers, however. And here are the Bulldogs. They still trail by 1, 2-1. 28 minutes to go in the second half. Ball sent near side. Over to Birch. Back to the line to number 8, Pham. Pham to Birch. Birch here on the near side, pushing with Sammy Salinas. Gets her to turn around. And a ball back, or kick backwards, was looking for Birch. And Redlands able to gather it here on their back line. A little give and go there with Farrington and Fendrich. And it's kicked out of play, and a throw-in coming up for the Sagehens. Courtney Stewart's there to pick it up in the box. That shot was taken by Amanda Chu. Or it was picked up by Courtney Stewart. And we have a foul in the back by Caitlin Pham. A free kick coming up for the Bulldogs. Head official is going to have a word with Pham with a big push from behind. Very physical play. Head official having a word with her, saying no more. And it's going to be a free kick here for the Bulldogs. So ball put into the box here for the Bulldogs. Vesopoulos was there, sends it backwards. Bulldogs giving chase at Zielinski. It hits the end line, though. And it's going to be a goal kick coming up for the Sagehens. So it's going to be a goal kick.
No, it might be offside. No, it's offsides. Yeah, because it's offsides right there.
What was taking? So 25:52 to play in this second half. Ball is sent backwards into the box here for the Sage Hens. Sent towards midfield. And Bergschneider with the push from behind, gathered by Dutz. Sends it to the back line, and things are opened up here for the Sage Hens. As they continue to move things around here, back to the goalie Kane. It opens things back up over to the far side. 25-13 to play. Pomona-Pitzer playing a lot with the back line. And here are the Bulldogs stealing their way towards midfield. Here comes Fendridge. Has it in the middle for Vasopoulos. Push from behind, no call, and the Sage Hens kick it away. Going back on the counter in the middle. Gathered by Tap. And she's going to carry it away. And then deflected by the Bulldogs, but maintained control by the Sage Hens. And that's going to be an offsides call against the Sage Hens. And it's going to be a free kick here for the Bulldogs. So Courtney Stewart with her left towards midfield, picked up by Sammy Salinas. She's going to turn the one way. Here to the near side of Mendonca. Nice play there to move it back inside. And she's going to drop it off into the middle to Charlie Baum. Baum with her right sends a big ball up towards Tori Zielinski, giving chase over on the far side. She's going to put a ball into the box. And that's going to be a goal kick coming up for the Sage Hens. Sub into the game. We'll have two of them. We have number 9, Correa, and number 23, Kelsey Shintaku. Shintaku, the sophomore from Honolulu, Hawaii, went to Punahou School. And number 9, Sienna Correa, the senior from San Gabriel, California. She's checking back in as well. So 23-27 to go in the second half. More fresh legs coming in for the Sage Hens. So Dutz to Birch. And then it's into the middle, over to Toms. Toms has it with her left. And the ball is sent backwards off the foot of Farrington. Here are the Sage Hens with it on top of the box. Trying to go one-on-one with Mesnin. Shot's going to be taken, saved by Courtney Stewart, though. And that shot was taken by number 3, Anna Ponzio. And now we're going back the other way. Here's Sammy Salinas. Salinas with her left up top to Vasopoulos. And sends it back here to Mendonca. Into the middle. There's Mesnin. Over to Fendrich. Back to Mesnin. And opens things up to Farrington. Farrington back in the middle to Fendrich. Going to go up top to Sammy Salinas. Has one Sage Hen on her back. Is able to get it into the middle. Over to number 20. Tristan Shirley. Vasopoulos has it. Looking for Shirley. Shirley gathers it. Has one Sage Hen on her. And has it stolen away. And we're going back the other way. Sage Hens don't have the numbers, though, so they're probably going to slow things up here. They get past midfield. And they send it backwards. And they're going to maintain control here in the middle, and then they send it over to the far left. That's number 9, Correa. She has it, keeps it on the ground, and sends it up top to Chu. Chu has it, sends the ball into the box. And it's deflected by the Bulldogs right to Courtney Stewart. She has it, and she's going to swing it all the way up towards Sammy Salinas. She's giving chase, has one player on her, and sends it in the middle looking for Vasopoulos. They didn't have the numbers, however, and the Sage Hens are able to pick it up and going back the other way.
Who are you going in for?
So the ball here near side, that's going to be a goal kick coming up here for the Bulldogs, and that's going to be a sub as well for the Maroon and Gray. Malia Cool back into the game for the Bulldogs, in for Nolan Mendonca. 21-10 to play in this second half. So a goal kick here for the Bulldogs. Sends it with her left over the far side. First ball bounce is controlled by the Bulldogs near midfield. That's Tori Zielinski. Tries to go around with her left, poked away by the Sagehens, and we're going back the other way. They sent it back towards midfield. That was Correa into the middle to number 8, Caitlin Pham. A short pass, though, stolen away by Sammy Salinas. She's going to send it on top over to Vasopoulos. She had it, but then had 2 defenders on her, and the ball is deflected out. So a throw-in coming up for the Bulldogs. Vasopoulos playing very physical with that back line. She's always having 2 or 3 defenders on her at all times, and she is definitely getting her workout this evening. So throw in here, Malia Cool will have it for the Bulldogs. Goes on top of the box over to Vasopoulos and is kicked out by Pomona-Pitzer. So it's going to be a throw-in again for Redlands. No. The Redlands. So here's Malia Cool on the near side. Ball put over into the middle. And it's cleared out by the Sagehens. And here come the Sagehens. They don't have the numbers. It's 3-on-2. But the Sagehens are able to turn and gather. Quick give and go. Here's Toms, number 22. She'll take the shot with her right, but curls it too far. And that's a goal kick here for the Bulldogs. And another sub into the game will be Taylor Veniciano, the junior from Honolulu, Hawaii, went to Alani School. And she's going to check back into the game.
Taylor Veniciano.
So here's Courtney Stewart with her left. One bounce, second bounce, headed by Pomona-Pitzer as they gather possession. Veniciano has it with her left all the way up to the far side. Giving chase is Farrington. She's going to kick it out, though, and that's going to be a throw in here for Pomona-Pitzer. Throw in, trying to get it into the box. Pomona-Pitzer has it. Tried a attempted hard tackle there, and the ball put on top of the box. Shot taken by number 3, misses left. That was from Anna Ponzio, senior from Evergreen, Colorado. Just misses off the mark. Courtney Stewart was there to make a diving save, but ends up missing to the right. And that's going to be a goal kick here for the Bulldogs. Once again, score remains at 2-1, 18 minutes to go in this second half. Ball back towards midfield for the Sagehens. That's Kim. Ball sent over to the far side. That is Correa. And giving chase is number 17, Amanda Chu, the first year from San Mateo. And the ball sent on the back line to Courtney Stewart. Up with her left. And as she made that kick, her shin guard came out of her sock. And we have a foul called against the Sagehens. And as you see, Courtney Stewart putting her shin guard back into her sock as that flew out off that kick. It looks like she's good to go. The Bulldogs have possession. Burke Schneider was there, trying to get it into the box. Malia Cool's there with a push. Sammy Salinas is there to steal it away and sends it back to Burke Schneider. Burke Schneider with her right, up top to Salinas, back inside to Cool. Malia Cool had it, lost it though. And here comes Veniciano. Sends it past midfield. And it's going to be last touch by the Sagehens. Throw-in coming up for the Bulldogs. 16:50 to play.
Let's go, Heads. First 2.
So a big throw-in by Malia Cool, but it ends up not touching anybody, and it's going to be a Sagehen throw-in. And we have a sub into the game for the Sagehens. It's going to be number 10, Hannah Mendel, junior from Frisco, Texas, coming back in for Pomona-Pitzer on the near sideline.
Number 10, Hannah Mendel.
So the throw in short, gathered by Sammy Salinas. Number 22, Charlie Baum has it, sends it over in the middle of Fendrich. Opens things up, looking for Farrington. She has it, lost it though, but the Bulldogs are able to pick it up. Ball put in the mezzanine, had it. Short ball looking for Burke Schneider. Stolen away by Pomona-Pitzer. It's number 17, Amanda Chu, has it, sends it near side to Hannah Mandel. Mandel has it with her right. Thought of taking the shot. This time will take it with her left. Saved by Courtney Stewart. Deflects off of her. Mezzinin was there to clear it. Another shot taken. This one by number 3, Anna Ponzio with the header. And Courtney Stewart was there to make the save. So back-to-back stops by Courtney Stewart. And we're going back the other way. Courtney Stewart made the first save. It ricocheted off of her, though. And Farrington was there to clear it. Or, excuse me, Mezzinin was there to clear it. Goes to Ponzio. She got a head on that high ball and put it on frame, but another stop there by Courtney Stewart. So Redlands is there near their end line, boots it out of play. So it's a throw in here for Pomona-Pitzer. 15 minutes to play in the second half. They still trail by 1, 2-1. Ball put over into the middle. That is Malia Cool with her left. And a nice high kick there by the Sage Hens. No call, though. And here come the Bulldogs giving chase. Kane is there with her right. Boots it back towards midfield to thwart that attack. And there is Fendrich. Ball sent over into the middle. Got to find the feet of Charlie Baum, but sends it over her head. And the Sage Hens are able to pick it up. Baum was there providing pressure on Feliciano. And the Sage Hens, Sammy Salinas was trying to provide pressure, thread the needle over to Vasopoulos. And it looks like Sammy Salinas is down on the ground. Not sure if it's a cramp or something with her leg. But here come the Sage Hens. Number 10, Hannah Mandel with it into the box, picked up by Courtney Stewart on the cross. And time has been called, and the clock has been stopped as well. As it looks like Sammy Salinas is going to go get looked at by the training staff. Not sure if it's a cramp or something with her leg, but she's going to need to get helped off. Maybe spasming up here. It is cold outside.
8 for 17. 11 for 14.
So number 11 will come back in. Skylar Pogue for Sammy Salinas here for the injured player. 13:59 to play. So she's going to get some water. And here is Courtney Stewart. And sends it here towards midfield. Off the head of Charlie Baum. And over to Skylar Pogue, who picks it up with the right. Tries to send it to the middle, but she had 4 Sage Hens there. And a foul called on Skylar Pogue with a forearm right to the Sage Hen. Kind of physical play there by Pogue, pushing Caitlin Pham. And that's going to be a free kick here for the Sage Hens with 13:26 to go in this second half.
Now the field for Bulldogs.
So Caitlin Pham will take the free kick. Sends it up with her right. Farrington is there, providing some pressure with Ponzio. Ponzio keeps it in play. That's going to be a corner kick coming up for the Sage Hens. So number 3, Ponzio is going to take the corner for the Sage Hens. Trying to get their players in the box here. With 12:48 to play in the second half. Ball with her left, put in the box, but it's headed out by the Bulldogs. A push from the Sage Hens, no call, as they gather possession. Try and open things up. Here's number 10, Mandel. Malia Cool is there giving chase. The Sage Hens have it here on the near side. Thought it was last touch, but the Bulldogs are able to maintain possession. They were going up top from Malia Cool. Pham was there to make the header. Going back the other way. Pogue is there, along with Tristan Shirley. And they're going back the other way. Here come the Sage Hens. They are quick. Going against this back line of the Bulldogs, who have been tough tonight. Here's Hannah Mandel with a cross. Backside. Courtney Stewart was there, made a diving attempt. Missed it, though, and the ball is in front of the goal, and Courtney Stewart falls on it, though. Courtney Stewart tried to go out and punch the cross that got put in by Hannah Mandel. She missed it, though, and fell to the ground. The ball was on the ground with a bunch of different players there. And Courtney Stewart was able to fall on it quickly. So sub into the game for the Bulldogs. A trio of subs. We're going to have number 8, Alessandra Achari. We're going to have number 2, Kara Aw. And we're going to have number 3, Lizzie Geringer. So Aw, the junior from Seattle, Washington. Geringer, the senior from Fullerton, California.
Now on the field for the Stations, number 2, Eliana Prosnitz. And now on the field for your Bulldogs, number 2, Kiara Aw. Number 3, Lizzie Geringer. And number 8,
Achari, the junior from Gilroy, also back in for the Bulldogs. We're at 10:45 to go in this second half. The Bulldogs are going to have to continue providing some pressure. They've been limited on shots in this second half. They've been outshot 20-7 on the game. 20 for the Sage and 7 for the Bulldogs, with just a couple here coming in this second half. So they've been held to just one shot. So 10:20 to go. Ball sent back to Kane, the keeper for the Sage Hens. So ball sent over into the middle to Prosnitz. She was looking for the runner, Mandel, a little bit too far out in front of her, giving chase to Achari. And she sends that one out to the near side. So it's going to be a throw in here for the Sage Hens. We are under 10 minutes to play. So number 6, Spencer Dutz, is going to take the throw in for Pomona-Pitzer. Sends it short. A spin by the Sage Hens. Vesopoulos is there, though. Number 17, Amanda Chu has it. Maintains control and sends it back to Dutz. Dutz has it with her left. Sends it over to the far post. And it is, instead of gathered by Baum, sends it out to the near side. And it's going to be a throw in here for the Sage Hens. Baum is saying that they were telling her to clear it and just kick it out when she had time to control it. So a ball sent near side for Mandel. Kicked out by Redlands. Throw in coming up for Pomona-Pitzer. Ball sent into the box. Here's number 17, Chu. Had the give and go with Mandel. Her shot goes wide. And a goal kick here for the Bulldogs. They still trail 2-1, 8:40 to play in this second half. Still time to do it. The men's soccer team on the road scored 2 goals in 10 minutes, the last one coming with 4 minutes to play. So it can be done. But you got to, again, get the opportunities. Ball deflected out by the Bulldogs on the far side. A throw-in coming up for the Sage Hens. It has been a great game tonight. Physical, but a clean game, too. Been more physical here in the second half. But as you can see, Pomona-Pitzer continues to be the aggressor, even in the second half, holding that 2-1 advantage. Ball sent over to the far side, giving chase. Number 3, Ponzio. She's got Mesnin on her. And Mesnin's able to clear it out. So another throw-in coming up for Pomona-Pitzer. Ball thrown in here short. Sage Hens gather it. There's Ponzio trying to get the ball into the box. Last touched. Oh, it looks like it's going to be last touched by the Bulldogs. And a corner kick coming up for the Sage Hens. And it's going to be number 3 coming up. Anna Ponzio once again on the corner. So corner kick here for the Sage Hens. Sends it over in the box, but headed out by Farrington. Ponzio's there, takes another shot, saved by Courtney Stewart. So number 9, Correa, ended up taking that corner kick on the far side, and then the shot was taken by Correa, saved by Courtney Stewart. Number 3, Anna Ponzio was here on the back post, takes a shot, but misses right. On the backside on the counter, the push by Redlands. They had an opportunity, but the keeper, Kane, came out to make a diving play. But a good run by number 11, Skylar Pogue, the junior from Simi Valley. So Redlands with 6:17 to play. They have to continue providing pressure here. Hey, make sure you're on point with the under 5, okay? Yeah. Under 5. So we are coming up 6 minutes to play as that ball is sent over to the far side here for Pomona-Pitzer. Sent to the back line as they maintain possession. We're under 6 minutes to go. A foul called, no foul. Actually, a foul is now called by the head official. And it looks like it was a little delayed. It looks like they were both holding each other. So we are at 5:39 to play. A couple subs about to check in for the Sage Hens. And here's their free kick. They send it all the way up. Some pushing and shoving on the back line. Bergschneider was there. And the ball ends up getting back to the keeper, Courtney Stewart. No. Under 5. First second, play continues to run. If we close up, there's no advantage. That's why. I checked on it. So here's Hannah Mandel with it. So ball sent backwards. We are now under 5 minutes to play here at Farquhar. Ball sent over to the far side here for the Sage Hens. Ball sent up with her right. Up towards number 17, Amanda Chu. Has it, but sends it off to the left, and we're going to have a goal kick. Subs into the game for both teams. Tori Zielinski in for the Bulldogs. And 2 subs in for Pomona-Pitzer, number 19 and number 22, Helena Robinowitz and Emily Toms. Sub also for the Bulldogs is going to be Fendrich. Number 6 is coming into the game as well for Redlands. .4:45 to go in the second half. Goal kick here for Courtney Stewart.
Now on the field for the Sage Hens, Helena Robinowitz. And number 22, Emily Toms.
Another score as well from today. Men's water polo was on the road taking on Chapman University, and men's water polo fell 12-10 on the road. Tough loss for them. But the men's soccer team pulled off the 4-3 victory on the road against Pomona-Pitzer. Both teams were 5-1 going into that matchup, so a huge win for the Maroon and Gray as they improved to 6-1 on the season. So the ball into the box here, 4 minutes to play as we are winding down the final minutes here in this contest. The Bulldogs trail 2-1 as the Sage Hens look to try and hold on to the win. The ball is cleared all the way up into the Bulldogs' defensive half. Mezzanine is there, sends it back to Courtney Stewart. Sends it up top to Bergschneider, has it with her right, and she's going to play it here to Achari. Achari has it, she's going to carry it here with her right. Doesn't like what she sees and sends it in the middle. Sends it up top to Tori Zielinski. Push from behind, no call. Vasopoulos is there. She has it, lost it, and it's going to be a throw in here for Redlands. So 3:24 to play. And Malia Kuhl is being called over to take the throw in as time is winding down. So precious time ticking off the clock as we have a throw in here for the Bulldogs. But Malia Kuhl is a big throw-in player for Redlands. As play continues and the Sage Hens are going to clear it out, it's going to be a throw in here for Redlands as we are under 3 minutes to play here in this second half. So throw in there by number 2 for the Bulldogs. Tara off as the Sage Hens send it all the way up the near sideline. Another throw in here for the Bulldogs. They're going to go quickly. Here's Bergschneider. Sends it up. Was looking for Zielinski, and she clears it out. So it's got to be a throw in here for the Bulldogs. Achari has it, and we're at 2:27 to play. And that's going to be Pomona-Pitzer here. Pushed from behind. Charlie Baum has it. Ball put into the middle. Deflected. Here comes Tori Zielinski. Redlands is going to provide pressure. They're going to try and get as many people up as possible. And here are the Sage Hens once again. And that's going to remain with Redlands. 2 minutes to play. And it's cleared out, headed out again by the Sage Hens. They keep trying to move it down the field to get a corner if possible. And there's Zielinski over to Achari. Has it, maintains control, sends it over to the far side. She was trying to go back post on top of the box. And it's over to Bergschneider. Heads it in the middle. And the Sage Hens are there to clear it. And sends it over to Courtney Stewart. She gathers it. And Courtney Stewart, is she going to send it? She's got to work quickly. 1:39 to go. Sends it up with her left. So a lot of pressure here. Charlie Baum has it. Lawson. Here come the Sage Hens the other way. They have the numbers. Number 19 has it. She'll take the shot, but it's saved by Stewart. So number 19, Helena Robinowitz, the senior from San Francisco, she takes a shot but right at Stewart, and she is going to clear it towards midfield. Gathered by Redlands, and here comes Vasopoulos. She has it. So Eva's going to turn into the middle, and she's going to send it with her left, trying to open things up, but Pomona's there to try and clear it. They do a give and go here, and here is Spencer Dutz. She has it. It's a 3-on-2, no advantage. And here is Robinowitz giving chase, and Redlands just clears it out. So we are under a minute to play, and it's going to be a throw in here for the Sage Hens. And the ball sent down to the corner, and that's going to be last touch by the Sage Hens. And it's going to be a throw in here for the Bulldogs. Sage Hens, though, have a number of players down there to provide the pressure, and it's stolen away here by Pomona-Pitzer. This play continues here, and it's going to be Redlands' ball throw-in coming up for the Bulldogs, and we're at 18 seconds to go. Throwing up the near sideline. There's Tori Zielinski. Has it. Lost it, though. Maintained control by Redlands
10,
again.
9, 8, 7,
Throwing here
6,
for the Sage Hens.
5, 4,
Over into the middle to Toms.
2,
She has it.
1,
Sends it back near side to Mandel. And the Sage Hens hold on for the 2-1 win here at Farquhar Field. On a chilly night here on the campus of the University of Redlands. Once again, the 2-1 game mimics the last time these two teams met back on September 1st. It was the first game of the season where the Bulldogs lost 2-1 with that game-winning goal coming in the final 20 minutes of that game. The University of Redlands, they dropped to 2-5 overall in the season, 1-3 in conference play. Pomona-Pitzer, they improved to 7-0-1, 3-0-1 in conference play. That does it with competition in the month of September. We are now going to be moving into the month of October, and for the University of Redlands Bulldogs, this is going to be an interesting stretch. 4 straight road contests. You do not see that much. They're going to be playing at Whittier, at Caltech, at Laverne, at Chapman. 4 games that are going to be very competitive, but a good opportunity for the Bulldogs to come away with possibly 4 victories as well within that time frame. So again, October 2nd, they're at Whittier. That's going to be their next game. That's this Saturday at 11 a.m. That's a morning contest. They're then at Caltech on Monday, so a short turnaround for them. So they go Saturday, Monday at Whittier, at Caltech. That game at Caltech will be at 4 o'clock. They're then at Laverne on the 9th, and then at Chapman on the 13th. So again, 4 straight road games for the Bulldogs moving forward. And their next home game will be versus Caltech on October 16th. That game will be streamed live here on the Bulldog Sports Network and on GoRedlands.com. But once again, 2-1 victory for the Pomona-Pitzer Sage Hens tonight here at Farquhar Field. I want to thank you all for tuning in to tonight's game. It was a good one. I can tell you that. A lot of action, physical contest. The Bulldogs outshot 24-7 tonight. And like I said, Redlands drops to 2-5 on the year. 1-3 in conference play, and Pomona-Pitzer improves to 7-0-1, 3-0-1, still undefeated on the season, and they are ranked 25 in the country in Division III. Make sure you enjoy the rest of your week, and please catch us next time on the live stream. Once again, that will be on October 16th as your Bulldogs take on Caltech beginning at 11 a.m. Once again, thank you all so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time here on the Bulldog Sports Network. I'm Lance Frank, Sports Information Director here at the University of Redlands, and thank you all for tuning in.